Hey, what is up YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of my Let's Play Factorio series. Now in today's episode, there's a lot of things I need to talk about. First of all, let me show you the progress I've made since the last episode. As you can see, there's a lot that has changed, and the reason for that is that I was very busy with real life stuff, IRL stuff, and so I didn't have much time to record, and I took the opportunity to make a lot of progress on this map. And I'm gonna go over everything I've done with you guys today. So first of all, I've finished designing almost every tile in this map. Let's start with all the science tiles. So maybe might be easier if I show you the train stop. No, it's actually not. So let's hide this. This, for example, is my green and red tile. I don't remember if I already show you guys, but anyways, this is one science tile. This is the one for the military. It's right here. And the way I've done it is I have my main launch tile with my rockets is right here, my rocket silo. So this is the one in the middle, and it's actually built up of two tiles because of how massive it is. And the way I've done it is I've laid out my science tile all the way around this main tile. So this is the purple, the blue, the yellow, and yep. So those four tiles are my science tiles, and then the white science is coming out right here, and it's being put into the labs right up here. So what I did is, like I showed you guys, is I went on a creative test world to design and test my tiles. But now I need to see if everything is going to work together, because I haven't tested that part out yet. So that means all the tiles are finished, and as you can see, by the way, nothing is blinking anymore because I've also managed to put modules into every single tile. But that also means that every tile is missing trains, right? So I need to go around all my tiles, add the trains, and I also set up the buffers in the chest and make sure that everything is working. Okay guys, so this is the first part that I want to show you. And and I also need to set up my train stops because at the moment they still have random names. And additionally, I almost forgot, is that it's a bit of an oversight, but I think that some tiles, like this one right here, the roboports are not connected, so I need to fix that and make sure that the tiles are not connected, the one with another. I need to make sure that each tile is on its separate network so that they don't touch, otherwise I might have issues later on. Okay, in addition to the science tiles, I've also set up the steel production tile up here, which is the same as the iron and copper smelting tile, and the brick smelting tile is up over here, and it's much smaller. We don't need that much brick, so this should suffice for the entire base. Now another thing that I want to talk about is that I actually installed a mod because there was a uranium patch right here, and I'm gonna show you a clip of me actually trying to mine this. The patch contained 10 million ore, and the uranium ore only stacks to 50, which means that if you take a steel chest can contain, what is it, 2400 uranium, and I would need about 4000 chests to store the entire ore patch into chests. And from the clip you can see that I've set up about 300 chests, and it was actually lagging my game out because of all the inserters that were there, and it would have taken hours to mine the entire ore patch. So I've installed a small mod called Ore Eraser, and it adds this small like blueprint, I guess, which allows you to select an ore patch and just remove it. And I hope you guys don't mind me using this. I don't really consider it cheating because if anything, I'm removing ore and adding more challenge to the game, and it just saved me a lot of time from mining the patch. And yeah, there it is. So it's actually, it took a long time to make, believe me guys, it took a long time to design all this stuff, and I really hope it's gonna work, but I'm sure that I've had some oversight, something I've missed and need to address, and this is also going to take some time setting up all the trains. Also, I'm gonna have to set up some better defenses, but first I want to make sure that the base is running so that we can actually start researching more artillery range and shooting speed and whatnot, so that I can actually push the biters back away from the base. I mean, they are a bit everywhere and they're attacking my outposts, and it's still a bit annoying. And we don't have that much pollution at the moment. It's not very spread out, but it still make a difference. Okay, and another thing that's worth noticing is that my current ore patches are actually running dry. This one up here only have 1.7 million ore remaining, and it's really not enough. But the base is currently not producing anything but modules. But anyways, yes, I still need to add more ore patches to connect my base. And so what I'll do is I'm thinking about starting with the science tiles. This one, for example, the red and green science tile. I'll start setting up trains over here and see if everything is working correctly. So first things first, let's get some trains. So I need to go back to my old base, and I'm pretty sure you can use bots to place down trains. If you copy an existing trains with a blueprint and you plop it down, I think the bots can also place down the trains for you, and that's something I want to test out, because if that works, that's the way I'll be doing it to save some time. Okay, let's see. This guy is empty. Interesting. I think you need to use a blueprint for this. You can't just copy paste. Oh, and you can select trains. I don't want this. Create blueprint. And I can now place it down. And is it actually... Ooh, that is nice. Okay guys, so I'll be using this technique to place down all my trains, and then I'm gonna look around the whole base to fix any remaining issues. Okay guys, so it literally took me about 20 minutes to set up all the trains in this tile. It takes a long time to set up these trains, man. But I'm already seeing the first oversight, and that is here. As you can see, this is not properly balanced. So what I need to do is, I guess I'll do it here. I need to add like one of those belt balancers to have a full belt going into my factory. There you go. Yeah, that's good enough. And if I have a look here, I should be making, yeah, well, now that I fixed the issue, I should be reaching 1000 of the green science pack a minute. And that is it for this first tile. The roboports are also configured properly, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, everything is connected and it's not touching any adjacent tiles. So now I'm gonna move on to the next tile, which would be the one up here, the military one, and do the same thing. And there it is, guys. So as you can see, I've set up all the trains, and it took me a long time. It actually took me 4 hours to set up all the train station in all those tiles. It was mind-numbingly boring, but it is done. And yeah, we have already launched a few rockets and produced wide signs. Now at the moment it's not running because we are low on batteries, because it's actually backing up. So tiles that require batteries are actually waiting for trains to come in, and so this is kind of working through the backlog of trains that have to come and fill up those tiles before we can actually send more rockets. So the base is currently working, it's just very slow, and like I said before, we are missing some more tiles. For example, now I set up a second smelting tile up here, so that was the first one. Now we have a second one, so we can produce, technically we can produce up to 40,000 iron plates a minute, and we still need 2 more of those tiles. So there's definitely going to be one set up here, and then we'll have a copper tile here, and then I'll see where I place the other remaining tiles. And we also need another green, or sorry, electronic circuits tile. So this is another tile that I have to build, but at the moment the base is running very slowly, but it's working, and we are researching energy weapons damage 10, and after that artillery range. So yeah, I'm going to set up the remaining tiles and continue to monitor the entire base, because there was a few issues that I noticed here and there, some stuff I had to fix, some that I missed during the testing phase, but I'm super excited because it's working at the moment. Oh, actually I can show you the map without the train station so you can actually see it, and it's clear now. If you see it right now, you can see that there's not many trains running. Again, it's because of the backlog of batteries, but this will fix itself rather soon. Alright guys, so I've been monitoring the base, and I've also added a few more tiles to my base, but now as you can see, it's blinking a bit everywhere because I'm getting attacked, and I like to address this situation now. So what I'm going to do now is set up some better defenses around my perimeter, the outside of my base, because before I had these small like turrets parts just to defend, but it's not enough, and now I'm going to build a huge laser turret wall around my base. So let me show you what I've in mind. If I can find the correct blueprint, I think it's that one. Yep, it is. So first of all, we have these intersections here a bit everywhere on the edge, and I'm going to remove those because there won't be an exit. Here it's just going to be a flat line, and this will be a corner, and the only entrances to the base we'll have is in the middle. So this is the middle. We have 3 tiles on top and 3 in the bottom, and so here the rail line is going to continue and connect to the outposts where the resources are going to come in, and it will be the same on each side. So here we'll also have a rail line going to the ore patches, and up here in the middle, and down here maybe not. I'll see about this one. But so yeah, I'm going to change this intersection to be let me show you the blueprint again. So this is my edge, right? So I'll remove this intersection and replace it with this edge, and if I plop this down here, we'll have turret lasers on the edge, 3 lines of laser damage, which will be hopefully enough to protect the base, because we'll have the artillery outposts are gonna go out and get rid of most of the outposts. But if somehow some biters manage to get past the artillery, they will be caught by the wall of death. So yeah, this is what I'll be doing in between the episode, is keep monitoring the base and fixing all remaining issues, and also start working on this huge defensive wall around my base. Okay guys, so that's about all the time I've got for you today. I hope you enjoyed watching this episode, and I'll see you soon in the next one.